Lemon. All right. This is a gambit, and this can actually be pretty tricky. I don't know if my opponent's doing that because they know the gambit or they're just pre-moving. So there's a few ways. You can accept the gambit. You don't have to. I can play e4 and transpose to the king's gambit. I'm going to accept the gambit first. Sometimes the gambits, you want to ask your opponent, prove it. If this... What? I've never seen this before. The normal move is d6. This is a special gambit. I'm learning new things. Whoa! With the G-pawn. Voluntarily, not the queen. Chad. We have a Chad here. Using the G-file. Alright. Alright, I'll just, yeah. Gonna mate me. I think taking with the G-pawn is more alpha than hanging the knight. Or I'm gonna block with the pawn. I'm gonna develop my bishop. And what you see about my bishop is I'm actually threatening queen h5. Oh, this guy loves gambiting. Take with the bishop, not the pawn, so your bishop's not blocked. Queen, kingside castle, so we can use... What's one of the benefits of the bird is you have the open F file more often than other openings. And the open F file increases attacking chances, since most players do castle kingside. Let's start migrating the pieces towards the king. Let's... I'm gonna take this pawn with a cheeky idea. Check. Snip. I don't want to take the rook. I want to take all the pieces. At this point, I feel bad. I don't know if I'm in good faith if I can take that. That would be too mean. People would call me a bully. Let's give him a break. Let's give him a break. I'm not going to take the queen. I feel bad. Okay, buddy. I was being nice. Threatening checkmate? That's not nice. You're almost forcing me to take the queen. I'll do it. I'll do it. Jeez. I can't do that. But how do you make the noise? Sheesh. I can't do that. That high pitched sheesh. I just can't. That's what I'm trying to portray. All right. Let me hide. So my opponent probably thinks that when I take back, they can give me a check. They don't know that the rook is pinned, meaning I can pre-move mate. But if you see a mate in one, find another mate in one for me. Give me another mate in one, not queen g7. Hurry, I got 7 seconds. 5, 4, thank you. All right, let's continue. F4. E5, all right, we're getting the aggressive people there. We'll take again, we'll try this one more time. Bishop c5. Now that's a tricky move because you might want to play d4. But then queen h4 check is a double attack. So we're going to start with knight f3 and then d4. We want to take away this check. When people see the f-pawn move, they instantly think, I want to attack that diagonal. So cover up. Now we're good though. Now I'm up a pawn and I'm happy. Push. Push everything. And then castle and use the f-file. Maybe bishop g5. I'd love to go knight d5, but I'm pinned. That's why I want to castle. I want to take, but I also want to, I like the idea of bishop g5 harassing the queen. It's usually a good idea to castle, bring your rook in the game, unpin. All right, well, let me go knight d5 and say hi to the lady. Let me go here and say hi to the lady again. I could have won the queen, but this way I'm also going to win quite a bit. When you have the center, space comes with it, and with space, good opportunities. I'll grab that knight. Hikaru grew his first chess hair at 10 months old and has since donated the 15 pounds he grows per year to undernourished children in South Asia. Wow. That's really generous of Hikaru. I just can't do that. I mean, I guess that's the benefit of chest hair. Holy, yeah, I mean, that's really kind. Well, let's make sure our queen doesn't hang. All right. There's a market for Hikaru's chest hair. It's hard to play. I'm going to munch here. Check. And what I'm really threatening is this check, opening up the bishop. We won the queen. Now our knight's hanging. So it's time to bring our queen in. Maybe queen h5 looks like a nice move. I love discover checks. Check. I want a nice checkmate. I want a pawn checkmate. I think that's good for the soul. Come up the board. Come up, up. There you go. Hey, McNulty. McNulty, let's see here. F4, are we gonna get another E5? No. Where'd I learn to dance? Just going to a bunch of raves and shuffling. Moving the body. Alright, we have a few different... Let's try some different lines. I'm gonna try b3 again. I'm gonna try this setup, where you pair fianchettoing your dark squared bishop with f4. Gonna develop the bishop to b5 and pin that knight like this. I'm happy to take and mess up your pawns. Castle, life is good. Developed, I gotta develop this knight. Probably d3. But I'm gonna throw this move in first because I can hit this pawn and harass my opponent. Let's try that. Because sometimes people blunder pawns at this level, you never know. I'm gonna take that pawn, thank you very much. Now we're gonna extract the knight. Here or here? I'm gonna go here and block this bishop. Would you ever take with a pawn? No. Keep your bishop active. Now, what is that move? What if I go h3? What did you accomplish? Now I'm gonna finish development. Yes. I'm tempted to do this, but black has a bishop that's able to defend the king, and I kind of like this. I'm gonna go knight a4 and go for this threat. A skewer. Nice tan. I'm not tanned. I haven't left the house. Natural color. But I'm probably very pale. Objectively, because I don't leave the house. Thank you. Yeah. Bishop c5. Do I see any issues? Knight defends. Looks good to me. Looks good. Take the rook. And now I'm going to go d3 just to prevent any of those pieces from hopping in without permission, without consent. Queen b4, I'm up the exchange. Gonna offer a queen trade. Happy to trade. Happy to trade. So I could move my rook here, but I can also activate it by just playing a3 and touching pawns. Use the a file. You want this pawn, eh? You're not gonna have it. Sorry, bud. I can take this rook, but I'm a sick person. I'm gonna take the pawn first and hope my opponent doesn't realize the rook is hanging. Paid off. Go, Eric. I got a full rook for free. You guys would have only won the exchange. And my rook is activated. And my opponent's back rank is looking vulnerable, hey? That's a vulnerable looking back rank there. Have they watched Habits? Okay, finally. Alright, let's just gobble everything. Now we gotta... I should probably just sack my rook for the knight, but... we'll make it work. Take. We're up so many pawns here. It's hard to manage. Alright, I want g5 because then I can give checkmate. Be cooperative. There we go. My pawn. The rook's defended. Good game, sir. Columbus from India. This is supposed to be a challenging line against the bird, but we've survived. That's theory. You can take, and I'm gonna take, so we see what happens. Because you might be wondering, I don't get it. So I'll take. Now, by the way, they're threatening checkmate. Queen h4. Let's say we go knight c3, queen h4 check, g3, bishop g3, pawn g3, queen g3 is checkmate. That's one of the opening traps. So I'm gonna go knight f3 to stop that first. That's also theory. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This is mainline theory. They want to go g4 and then queen h5. Okay, I'm gonna go g3 first. Then after here, I'll go knight h4. And hopefully I don't get mated, but this is considered one of the dangerous lines against the bird. And I'm impressed that a 500 from India knows. I mean, this is kind of scary. We're gonna start playing f4 next, and oof, I'm stressed. Let's develop our pieces, and most importantly, give our king an escape square in case things backfire. This is also theory. This is, whoa, geez. I don't know what they're feeding 500s in India. If I take, this is hanging. This is incredible. Alrighty. Let's go queen d3 to defend this pawn. Ah, the theory ended. Bishop f5. We're safe. We're safe. That was scary for a while. The pawns are coming. Bishop f5, just ain't it, chief. I'm gonna take and say thank you. They're out of book. They're back to being a 500. But there were some traps there. Now we're good. Now I'm going, oof. Now we're really good. Yes. Now their true colors are really showing. e4 is coming. Solidify the knight, develop, grab the space. Maybe queen g5 is next. That does not look like a good move, sir. Check and hit the rook. I want checkmate. I don't want the queen. But I might have to take it. I'm gonna go here. Just to be a bully. Okay. Check. Oof, we took down the first theoretical challenger. Bishop h6 is checkmate. We survived. That is a potentially challenging line to the bird, just so you know. F5 is one of the moves here in the opening explorer. I'm not saying it's the best move, but it's one of the moves. And I've seen it before. The idea is simple. You're trying to play F4 and just destabilize. I'm telling you, man, 500 Indians are dangerous. 500 rated Indians or 500 Indians. It's dangerous. Are we gonna see another gambit? No. Okay, well, this is not challenging the center, so I might actually go for the pawns. I might go for the space. Why not? Why not mix it up and enjoy the fruits of our labor? Push. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Boy? Knights on the rim are dim. Oh yeah, you want this pawn? You're not gonna get it. I'm gonna protect my pawns and then take your knight. All right, now I have to take it because you're hitting this. But I have a cheeky pawn on a5 and I could trade, but I like this move. Nudging the bishop off of b7. Okay. I could trade, but that activates your pieces. I'm gonna go e5 so your bishop is stuck behind the pawn. That seems more effective. Now I wanna go knight f3, I really do. But there's a problem with knight f3. Is what happens after knight c3. The lady's trapped. So let's get rid of that knight. No funny business, please. I'm up a piece, but my position feels kind of open. Let's go bishop e3. And if you give me a check, I might actually go king f2. Go for a jog, a light jog. It's a good thing there's no knights around to give me some checks. I think my king is okay. I'll block with a pawn. Get your daily cardio in. I know you guys aren't getting laid, so might as well take those walks when you can. All right. The knight could go here, but that looks offside, so I'm going to develop the knight here and then maybe knight d4. Whoa! I didn't see that move. Well, I better not touch my pawn and hang my queen. I'm gonna try knight f5. Hitting the queen, and if queen e6, come to papa. That's a good move. I'm just going to complete development. I don't see my king being in any serious danger. And that move is a shocker. What if I take and hit your rook? What are you going to do about that? And what if I can take here? Or I can take this first because it hits the queen. Or I can, there's some options. I'll take here. Don't give a check, the queen hangs. Just gonna grab the pawns and be greedy. My king is safe, trust me. The queen is stuck. Look at that queen, it can't go here or here, it can only go there. Alrighty. Checkmate in just a couple of moves. Who sees it? Raise your hands. Wait to play and checkmate in just a couple of moves. Let's play the first move. Patzer sees a check, Patzer gives a check. Tim Cannon says queen c6. Tim. Check. What's the next move? The king's making a run for it. Rook d1. Alrighty. What's the next move? Check. It's not actually checkmate in a couple, I lied. The queen can block, but when the queen blocks, I consider that sufficient. All right, I have to win the hard way. Check. 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 Got him. Okay, I'm gonna go e3. The nice thing about this opening is if you want, you can castle pretty easily, bishop e2 castles. But I'm having success fianchettoing my dark sword bishop and playing these positions. You might queenside castle. Let's see what we can do. Whoa! Hey! That's not very nice. Is that how you treat visitors in Myanmar? Knight b4? Alright, let's retreat. Let's retreat. And now I need to go on the counterattack. So I'm going to go knight e5 and start putting pressure on f7. And we just got 100 gifted subs from Kaiser Soze. Oof, thank you, buddy. Let me finish this one up. This is a move I like to see because I was attacking this pawn and I expected my opponent to play bishop g6 to defend, or queen e6. But they went rook g8 and I don't see what that does, because I think I can still take the pawn. Right? Mm-hmm. And now I'm gonna take. Oh, he's gonna go rook. He's gonna go g5 and attack me. We have a. Well, I'm just gonna have to let that happen. We're gonna have to start migrating pieces over to the king side. I'm up material. I'm doing well, but I could get checkmated. So. Gonna make sure I have enough personnel defending the king. Take with the bishop, keep the bishop open. Okay, I thought you were gonna go g5 and attack my king. You're not gonna attack my king, I'm gonna attack you. d3. And then no matter where you put your bishop, I'm gonna go e4. That's the benefit of having center pawns. Sure, I'll take that piece. I'll take this too. Yeah. Group fun. I don't like this knight. It's not doing anything. So maybe I should just ignore it and bring more pieces in. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go knight here. This bishop's not doing anything. What diagonal does that bishop belong to? Clearly bishop f3. I just have full control over the a8 to h1 diagonal. I like the way this is looking. And push. My bishop is anchored in. It's safe. Is that kamikaze? What am I missing here? Can I just eat? I'm feeling frisky, I gotta tell you. There were free pieces, but I'm looking for more. There were free pieces like a knight, but we're looking for more. Check. There we go. A4 is a good way to activate this rook. And now my queen's gonna join the party and replace the bishop that was on the diagonal. And then I'm gonna go c4 and slide my rooks on the a file together, like this. Thank you for the knight. Check. Go here, I dare you. Check. That's checkmate. The king cannot escape. Good game. Well, you're one step closer to mastering the bird's opening. To move on to the next episode, just click over here. And to stay up to date with all of our content, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and also click the bell button, then you're going to get notified. See you next time.